Let's open the floor for questions.
Rahmir, Coach Bush was just praising you for your involvement in all the special teams. Just how big a deal is that to you to just be like the full team guy, you know?
I mean, it just shows how how highly the coaches think of me, and I'm looking forward to playing all special teams and give it in my all, for the most part.
You've been working at receiver a little bit too. What is that process like for you?
I mean, it's definitely different from running back. A lot to learn, but I'm adjusting well, and I got a lot of guys in the room helping me out, so I'm enjoying it so far.
Do you consider yourself a running back still, wide receiver, positionless?
I'll probably start a new position called a wide back, so you can start calling me that.
Are you the only wide back, or are there other wide backs?
Brody Belt, I say he's a wide back. Zach Weinmaster.
Do you like being a sort of a jack of all trades guy?
I mean, I kind of wanted to do that when I first got here, so now I got the chance and opportunity, so I'm looking forward to it, honestly.
What were those early conversations like when they were just piquing your interest to see if you wanted to?
It was after the first scrimmage. The coaches called me the following day. They was like, we want to see you at slot. And I was like, do you mind doing that? And it was like, sure, I don't mind. I'll do anything I can to help this team win. And that's what I'm doing.
You feel like one of the leaders on this team now?
Yeah, 100%. I've been here the longest. I've seen it all, and I know it all. So I kind of like consider myself a leader, I would say.
Rahmir, what's the feel you've got overall from camp, 18 practices?
Man, we just hungry. We ready to play a game. So next week is here, so I just can't wait to put it all together.
Making the change from running back to receiver that involves more route running, how much, experience do you have with route running and maybe working with Doogie Joseph now?
Yeah, they're teaching me. I'm a fast learner, so I'm kind of catching on, but it's still some stuff I got to, pick up on. But I got two good coaches that's helping me doing that, and I'm enjoying it. So.
Coach Whipple's brought up Brian Westbrook as a guy to maybe pattern yourself off. Is that someone you're real familiar with?
Yeah. I know.
You study his game?
Yeah, I know Brian Westbrook. He was a great player back with the Eagles back in the day. And, yeah, I kind of see myself like that, I would say.
What do you see out of the other running backs, what's building there?
Man, we got a great room. I mean, everybody can play. And I'm looking forward to see everybody, everybody in the room just playing. Like, we all good. And I'm excited to see us on the field next weekend.
Has the competition ever been this tight-packed since you've been here at that spot, or how would you analyze it?
It's probably been like the most everybody skill for skill, like highly touted, I would say. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I would say so.
You said that wide back position is something you've been interested in. What exactly, appeals to you about that?
Just be able to come from like running back and then the other team see you playing slot. It's like, oh snap, is he a running back or he's a slot? So it's like you can do it all. So I grew up watching guys like Tavon Austin, D'Anthony Thomas. Those are my favorite players. Christian McCaffrey, Dalvin Cook, stuff like that. So the more you can do, I think the better. Helps you be on the field more and stuff like that.
How do you feel about the quarterbacks and the way that they've come along?
Yeah, they've all been playing great. Casey, Chuba, Logan, H, Richie, all those guys, Masker, they always been playing great. But Coach Whip been doing a good job with them, and I'm excited to see them go next Saturday.
When you're at this point with learning the offense, what's different about this offense compared to
just knowing your assignment and knowing the concepts. I would say you got to know what you're doing as well as other guys is doing. So it's more thinking involving compared to recent past years. I would say.
You mentioned some of the players that you really enjoyed watching growing up. Is there some of them that you like watching film of that are kind of in your position, starting at running back and transitioning to a receiver too?
Yeah, like I said, I just watched Tavon Austin and D'Anthony Thomas. Those the two guys for me. I would say Byron Marshall, guys like that.
You ever think about just the last year for you? At the beginning of camp, people on the outside, I think, weren't even thinking about you. You're all of a sudden one of the main guys where you are now.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, all that adversity helps me just, play better. And, I don't mind it at all. Helps me push myself to be the greatest on the field.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.